The date was November 25th of 2023. Indiana had just lost 35-31 to Purdue, ending the year with a 3-9 record.
It's frustrating once again. Getting finished. Gotta finish.
For the third consecutive season, head coach Tom Allen would finish below 500, and athletic director Scott Dolson knew it was time for a change.
So, ultimately the rest is history. Made the recommendation to make the change with Coach Allen, which was really hard. He was a great Indiana person, grew up in the state and was a great member of our community, but felt like we needed a new direction.
Just a day later, Allen was out and the search began to fill the void. But there was a plan for the future that was already in place.
We also looked at other programs around the country that were like us, that we felt we could draw information from, like Kansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, Duke, Purdue, Illinois in the Big Ten, that maybe they had maybe some more consistent football success. What did they do? And so we did that knowing we really need to evaluate our program as we go into the new Big Ten.
And in just 4 days after Allen was out, Curt Cignetti was named the 30th head coach of Indiana football, a bond that was felt from the moment Cignetti picked up Dolson's phone call.
Felt like that I've known him a long time. Or by talking to him on the phone, sometimes you meet someone, you feel like you've been around him before. That was the last question I asked him. I said, "Do you think you can win here?" And he said, "Scott, I'm just telling you, if I have average resources, I will win there. There's no question in my mind."
As Indiana picked up the wins early on, there was one game in particular where Dolson knew something special was brewing in Bloomington.
I thought when we played at UCLA, it was a big game for me, just watching the way we just kept building momentum throughout that game and then dominated the fourth quarter. That really was not historically how Indiana football had played, or has played. And so that game to me was a really, really big game.
Yeah, as Indiana continued to win, they became the darling of the college football world. The team, the fans, the community of Bloomington bought in and knew the team that was playing right here at Memorial Stadium, they were for real.
I think what was so special to me is that it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't gimmicks. It wasn't we were tricking people into supporting football. I think we all just at the same time were watching a very well coached, very well prepared group of student athletes who wanted to win and played extremely hard. And I think the buy-in was just so natural. And every game, people gained more and more confidence.
The 2024 Indiana football season endured the most successful season in program history, going 11-2 with a college football playoff appearance, hosting College Game Day, and this was the first Hoosier squad to ever start a season 10-0. Through all the success in year one of Cignetti, there is a bar that is set, and it's all moving forward for Indiana.
To set the standard. We don't want to be a one-hit wonder. We want to build a program here, a football program and an athletic program that other schools look at and say that's how it's supposed to be done.
Dolson and Cignetti worked on an 8-year, $72 million extension after the 10-0 start. Cignetti himself said Indiana is the emerging superpower of the sport, and only time will tell if the Hoosiers can maintain that high-level success in the college football world. For IU Sports Media, I'm Joe Crum.